It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at DJI. Get yourself your own drone by going over to geekazine.com/DJI. Jeffrey Powers here. I welcome you to the Day in Tech History, a full rundown of technology history 7 days a week. Subscribe to the show via iTunes, Stitcher, or download right from dayintechhistory.com. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. July 11th, a very special day. Happy World Population Day to you. 1735, mathematical calculations suggest that it was on this day that Pluto moved from the 9th to the 8th most distant planet from the Sun. 1805, Luigi Brugnatelli, a friend of Alessandro Volta, electroplated gold onto silver by experimenting with some of the electronic ideas coined by Volta. 1811, Italian scientist Amedeo Avogadro published his memoir about molecular content of gases. 1893, the first cultural pearl was obtained by Koichi Mikimoto. 1960, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee was first published. 1962, the first transatlantic satellite television transmission. 1969, David Bowie released Space Oddity. 1975, the Chinese archaeologist announced the uncovering of a 3-acre burial mound concealing 6,000 clay statues of warriors and their regalia dating from 221 to 206 BC. It was called the Terracotta Army. 1976, the last slide rule was manufactured. 1979, the abandoned U.S. space station Skylab returned to Earth, burning up in the atmosphere. 1985, Dr. H. Harlan Stone announced that they'd made surgical zippers for patients who might need more operations within a 14-day period. 1987, according to the United Nations, the world population crossed the 5 billion mark. 1991, the eclipse of the century was recorded. It stretched 9,000 miles from Hawaii to South America. And now this word from our friends over at DJI Technologies. Summertime, summertime. What to do during the summer? Well, let's go fly a drone. The Phantom 3 is now available for all your summer flying fun. In both professional and advanced models, the Phantom is one of the most popular drones out there, and it can make you feel like a kid again, just like when you got your first RC car many years ago. With video up to 4K, you can have fun taking overhead shots, aerial footage in parks, by the lake, or just fly over your house a few times to see how many of the kids' toys ended up on the roof, or if your roof survived the winter. I encourage you to go over to geekazine.com/DJI so you can get free shipping on that DJI Phantom, and it supports the Day in Tech History, and I thank you very much for that. Go over there, geekazine.com/DJI, then go out to the park and have some fun. Geeky fun with DJI. Now let's get back into your Day in Tech History. 2001, after a court ruling, Microsoft had agreed to allow computer manufacturers to remove shortcuts from some Microsoft products from the Windows desktop. 2005, IBM teams up with CenterPoint Energy over cable over power line technology, and IBM announced that the dual-core PowerPC 970MP, the Antares chip, would scale from 1.4 gigahertz to 2.5 gigahertz. 2007, at an event in Manhattan, Oracle co-president Charles Phillips and other company executives released the first new version of the company's $10 billion a year database software since 2004. It was called Oracle 11G. 2008, Microsoft announced that on November 11th they would finally be retiring Windows for Workgroups. iPhone 3G goes on sale, and Content Next Media, an operator of paidcontent.org, is acquired by Guardian News and Media. 2012, Russian Parliament enacts a web blacklist for illegal websites. And in 2013, Nokia unveils the Luma 1020. It was the first smartphone with a 41-megapixel PureView camera built in. And a district court found Apple conspired to raise ebook prices Apple fought the Department of Justice over this, while 5 other publishers already agreed to pay a total of $166 million to settle. Apple did appeal and ultimately lost that court decision. And that's your day in tech history. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2015, JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.